Hi, my friends. This is Bonnie, and you're invited to my wicked Halloween party. I did very simple decorations to welcome my guests, all my little pretty witches that are coming today. I did a black garland with some mesh, that ribbon mesh, whatever it's called, deco mesh. That stuff is so good if you want volume and you just want things to look over the top. And I found this, I had this. It was black with green, sparkly sparkles running through it. So I just cut pieces and stuck them in my garland and then added some pink tulle bows. And it looks so cute. It's very simple, but it hints at what lies inside. I have a witch's broom with some of that deco mesh ribbon also. This is so cool. You all, it's my yearly Halloween party. My theme is Wicked. I actually have 3 themes: Wicked, Classic Halloween, and Witches. I can't wait to show you. So please come in and let's take a look at all my party decor. It's going to be lots of fun. Welcome to my Wicked party. You all, I actually have 3 themes. So my living room is going to be Wicked. So is my porch. And then my dining room is an old-fashioned traditional Halloween. And then I have witches in the den, which I do every year. But let's take a look at all my decor. So I tried to do black, green, and pink. On this little side table here, I have one of my topiaries with a little witch hat on, a pink pumpkin for Glenda, and a little arrangement with some black flowers also. I included her menu from my fair table and these adorable potion bottles, and this one my cousin just got me. Just goes perfectly with my theme. Her pearls, her diamonds, and of course, lots of pink, which is a touch of green. By the way, I use these little tiny puck lights, you can see right there, to give a green glow. Now, all I did on the couch is I turned my pillows around the other way, and now I have black pillows. Then on either side of my mirror, I did a tribute. Here's one to Glenda. And here's one to Elphaba. These are just little posters, and I just put some pink roses. This color scheme was so beautiful to me because it's black, pink, and green, and I love pink and green together so much. Before I show you Glenda's area, let's take a look at my coffee table. Now, this is my witch hat. You all have seen this. This is my theme for this month for my witch costume is Wicked. So I have both girls. You can see them right there on top of my hat. I have a witch book, and I took shredded, holy looking velvet. Now, here's a tip. Whatever your color scheme is for Halloween, get it in napkins. These were on sale at Home Goods because they were spring, but they're green and pink. Goes with my theme. I have another puck light tucked in there. Here's some of Elphaba's little floral specimens. Here's Elphaba's menu from my fair table. I used all the things that were on my fair table in my decor. Here's those beautiful potion bottles I made. You guys are so easy and so much fun. Here's the Grimoire. Here's her bottle from her mother that she drank with the green juice or whatever it was inside. I have a couple skeleton hands, and I have this green candle from Bath & Body Works, and I just thought it was perfect. So I've created from any view on my coffee table all about Wicked. All right, let's go take a look at the area I did just for Glenda. Now, these lights are really bright. They go a little bit more on the purple side, but they're supposed to be pink. Anyway, she is the centerpiece in her bubble. You can see she's right inside there. This was on the centerpiece of my LA County Fair table. I have her tiara and some hat boxes with lots of black flowers and vines, a black spider web, pink roses, silver as an accent. I have more potion bottles. And then, of course, these are the ones I made, her potion bottles. Oh, I just think they're so beautiful. And then I just finished off with a little bit of green. But this is all about Glinda. Let's take a look now at my focal point in my room, and that is Elphaba. You all know I cut her out of a poster and backed her on a board. Now you can see I have green lights behind her. That's the only bad thing about putting it in front of a mirror. You do see what's behind. But I got a wreath stand, and she's just hooked on that, and it looks like she's flying into the room. These are green Christmas lights. I just love it. I have these urns with the arrangements from my table. I have my black drippy candles I bought myself for my birthday. They're not lit right now. I forgot to turn them on. I have some little poison apples just because they're green. And again, I use pink roses, black roses, greenery, creepy stuff. There's another poison apple. And then on either end, I added a moss skull. You can see right over here. That is a hint for my theme for next year. Mossy. Yes, okay. Now we're going to transition to my secondary theme, which is a good old-fashioned orange and black fall Halloween. Up above my TV cabinet, I have my laughing pumpkin. He looks quite insane. I have one of my vintage looking black cats and foliage, feathers, beautiful to lead into my dining room. But before we go in, I have one last goodbye to the Emerald City. This is my wreath. I leave here all the time, and I just decorate it for whatever holiday it is or party. And I just took this out of a calendar. And there's my decor. All right. Look at my beautiful decor for my Halloween. I just absolutely love this. I had so much fun putting this together. I started with a black tablecloth, and again, my vintage looking black fabric I bought by the yard, I made into pillows and a tablecloth. On top, I have my urn. I always use this tombstone as my backdrop, big pumpkin, very cranky pumpkin. I have Henry the skeleton over here sitting on my chair with a witch hat, and I love this orange and black wide ribbon. It almost gives a carnival circus look. I just love. And on top of my pumpkin, I have a crow. I have a bat flying through the display, picks, leaves, like corn stalk stuff. And these crazy things I got at Dollar Tree that are orange and black curly cues, I stuck in there. But it's a very natural fall classic Halloween. I just wanted to do that so much in my dining room this year. And I didn't stop there. If you look over on my side table, now this little garland came from Dollar Tree last year. And if you look really closely, I did add on the black and white check ribbon. It was just orange and yellow and this, whatever this is here. But look how cute that looks on top of my mirror. I have matching bows on either one of my lamps. I like to repeat things. In the back, I have the Hocus Pocus Candy Shop sign from Dollar Tree. I absolutely love it. I have my 3-tiered tray. This is another way to use your tiered tray, not just in the kitchen. And I have fall leaves, pumpkins, more of this crazy swirly stuff. And on my tiered tray, I have bat wings, faux donuts, my little skull cakes and poison apples, and donuts on the bottom, s'mores, and some brownies. I think it looks so festive, so Halloween. I just absolutely love it. And then, of course, my favorite is my dining room. All right, now we say goodbye to my classic Halloween. We go in my den and visit the witch sisters and their mother. Let's go take a look. Here we are in my den, and you know every year I put my creepy cloth, my raffia, and my two witch sisters, Henrietta and Hilda. Okay, they have flown in for the ball, and they're not just regular witches, they're fancy witches. Look at the velvet, look at the satin, the sparkles, the pleated satin and silk. They're fancy hats. And this one has her special broom. And this lights up every night when the witches are coming to the ball that they're throwing. This witch candle here. And then let's look at Hilda. Fancy, she doesn't wear a witch's hat. She wears feathers and crow feathers. And look at her fancy dress with satin and velvet. And again, they have very fancy witch shoes. I forgot to show you over here. And there's a spider on one of them. She carries a little cornucopia basket with a sleeping cat inside. But these are the sisters. They're not the ones in charge. Who could be the ones in charge? Well, it's their mother, Matilda. Let's go take a look. She's got all of her magic potions ready to go. And here we are on my side table. Here is Matilda, the matriarch, the mother witch. She carries around her neck the key to this chest of magic potion. Let's look at her apothecary chest here. And we have all the potions. These are the forest potion, moldy bones. This is bat wings. And this one is empty, the spider poison. I wonder what spell she's cast with that. We'll have to wait and see. All right, you all. I hear all the little witches coming to my party outside. I must go let them in. We're going to have a wonderful brunch, and I'm sure we'll be cackling our little hearts away. I hope you love this. I hope you got so inspired for your Halloween, and I'm going to see you in the next spooky video. Bye.